Hi, church friends. It's Pastor Meredith, and I'm here to talk about something really important this afternoon, and that's our response to the COVID crisis and our ongoing community fight against it. Things have gotten really dire in the last 2 weeks, and we've seen numbers climbing since the 1st of September, but they are getting very serious. And I just want to make sure our community is aware of what the graphs look like right now and what the numbers look like right now. So every day in November, our country has set a new record for daily new infections. Today, we're up to about 142,000 a day. Our highest peak over the summer was 66,000 a day. So we're already twice as high as we were during the highest peak over the summer. We are well on our way to seeing 200,000 cases a day, even 250,000 cases a day. Friends, that's a million new cases every 4 days. This is quite serious. Now, here in Washington State, we've had a little bit of a cushion from some of the really dire places we've seen in the other parts of the country. But I want you to know our trend here in Washington State is also very steep. We have also surpassed our highest case levels in the summer. And here in Clark County, we're dialing in closer and closer to home. We had 132 new cases yesterday. Over the summer, we were tracking about 20 to 25 new cases a day. So that's already 5 times higher as it was in the middle of the summer. Friends, I'm asking you to reconsider your habits. We currently do not have a national plan to fight COVID. If we had a national plan, I think we would be seeing right now a campaign about having Thanksgiving at home without family. We'd be having a campaign to remind us not to travel during the holidays. But we're not seeing that from our national leaders. Honestly, we haven't even heard from our own governor in quite a while, although I hear he's supposed to address us this afternoon. In lieu of those national campaigns, I'm, as your pastor, asking you to reconsider both your daily habits and your future plans for a holiday season. I know that this is really difficult to consider, how you can kind of abandon beloved traditions. We're heading into the time of the year where we have the most traditions, and they often involve family, food, gathering, festivities. For us in our church, they involve a lot of special worship services, a lot of singing. Friends, it's all going to be virtual this year. My family is not gathering with my parents for Thanksgiving or Christmas. We're thinking about how we can have a Zoom Thanksgiving. Maybe we take a safe day trip to the coast with our kids, but where we are physically distant from everyone else. I think that is what this winter warrants. We have to rethink what we're doing, what our habits are. I'm sure you've seen some of the statistics. About 40% of new cases in Clark County are coming from family members, so within a household. 20% of new cases are coming from small group gatherings of under 10. So what that says to me is most people are getting this, most people outside their home are catching COVID-19 from a small group gathering, and then when they go home, they take it to those that they live with. So 60% of our cases are coming from those two places. A small group gathering looks like dinner with friends. It looks like a birthday party. It looks like a visit with a sibling. I hate to say these things. I don't hear many other, at least government leaders saying these things right now. We heard this message so much at the beginning. It's really time to redouble our efforts and kind of go back to isolation mode. Please always be wearing a mask when you go out. Please make sure it covers your nose. Please be kind to those who are asking others to wear masks. Often in the grocery store or a food place, these are young people who are having to ask people twice, 3 times their age if they would please wear a mask appropriately. Be kind to those who are serving us, who are working with the public for 8-10 hours at a time, who are putting their lives at risk to help us. Be kind, wear a mask. It is good for our whole community. Friends, In our church, we are going to continue to be virtual. We did hear from our bishop this week, and she has been really wrestling with the need to have physical safety, but also to provide a sense of community as well. We know this is incredibly difficult, and it's affecting our mental health, our spiritual, and our emotional health. And so she has said, you can have a gathering of up to 25 people if your county is in the yellow or green zone. We are currently in the orange zone, and friends, we are headed to the red zone. So the bishop's new allowances don't really apply to us yet. She's looking at covidactnow.org, covidactnow.org, and you can look up your county there. They use 5 different metrics. I check the New York Times every day. They've got a great compilation of data there. You can zero in on your county from the New York Times. That's what I check. So we're not doing anything different at church anytime soon. Our Advent is going to be virtual. Our Christmas Eve will be virtual. And I'm talking with church leaders about how to make that special and how to keep connected during these special times. But all of you are valuable to me. Every Sunday when we gather for prayer, it feels like COVID gets closer. There's someone who's been exposed that we know. There's someone who has a relative who's been diagnosed with COVID. It gets closer and closer, friends, and I want our church to be okay through this. So I'm speaking as your pastor, speaking as a community leader. Please consider your habits, consider your plans, and make the hard call. Make the hard call to ensure that we can all celebrate together next year. I love you all. Take care.